Dawn McGee, your nutrition evangelist. I put the fun back into being healthy, and all month long we have been talking about gratitude. Today I want to talk about grateful or Grinch and how your food can actually make an impact on getting rid of the Grinch and coming back into the spirit of the season and being grateful and happy and joyful a little bit more. Now, there are always external circumstances that influence all of that, but in the general everyday case, how can you get rid of the Grinch, and what in the world does your food have to do with any of that? Well, let's think about it. So, if you have a holiday party and you know that you may want to overindulge a little bit, and so you skip eating for a good portion of the day beforehand, how are you going to feel? You're going to feel hungry, you're going to feel cranky, you're going to be crabby, you are going to be a Grinch. And that is because your blood sugar has dropped, because you are not feeding your body to keep your blood sugar stable. So you're going to get to that party, you're going to overindulge, maybe even more than you planned, and then the next morning you're going to feel not so good and you're going to be Grinchy all over again. So let's see if we can get rid of the Grinch, right? So here are some great tips for the holiday season to banish the Grinch. Number one, eat. Eat your meals. Eat a balance of protein, fat, and carbs every 3 to 4 hours from within an hour of when you get up, and yes, to within an hour of going to bed. Are you going to overindulge with some of your holiday events? Yeah, you probably will. And that's reasonably okay, so long as it's once in a while, not every day. It's just like I say, you can have a glass of wine, but not a glass of wine or a bottle, right? Everything in moderation, and we get to enjoy them. And then we don't feel crappy afterwards either. So balance your blood sugar, have some good meals of protein, fat, and carbs. Have the cookies by all means. And you know what? If there's one sitting out for breakfast and you've had your eggs and your a toast and your strawberries and a slice of bacon and you want to have a cookie for breakfast, go have a cookie for breakfast. But don't have the cookie first and don't have just the cookie, right? You see what I'm getting at? What we really want to do is make sure that we are feeding our body, which feeds our brain, so that we can be not a Grinch. We can be happy, we can be grateful, we can enjoy the season, the time with friends, family, or even just time by ourselves. Whatever it is that we get to enjoy this season, we get to do it much better when we have stable blood sugar. And you may be saying, Dawn, you talk about that all the time. I do. That is absolutely the foundation of being healthy. Your food is your foundation. Have great food, have great flavors, enjoy it all. Have the cookie, have the pie, have the glass of wine. But not all of it all the time, right? Everything in balance and moderation so that you get to enjoy your life for a long time to come, because you only got one body, one home to live in, and you want to take good care of it. So I'm going to leave you with that thought for the holiday season. It is, as we say for Jewish holidays, it is Erev Christmas Eve, which means the night before Christmas Eve. I hope you have some fun plans, even with all of the uncertainty about whether events are going on and whether or not parties are happening. I hope you find a way to enjoy the time with friends and family and some time by yourself this season. And I will be back next week to talk about New Year's parties or not New Year's parties, whatever we're doing. If you've got questions, drop them in the comments below. Tag me so I get to see them. And until then, I hope you have a wonderful couple of days, whatever you celebrate, however you celebrate, whoever you're celebrating with. From me to you, what I always hope is that you live a life you love without being hungry, feeling deprived, or giving up your glass of wine with dinner. Until next week, ciao.